So I live by two core principles, right? The first is that everything everyone knows, they learned. And I don't accept that I'm less intelligent than the next person, which means I can learn it too, right? The second is that every single excuse I have is valid, but that's still not going to give me the results that I want. And so we do live in this really PC culture today, where people are looking for the excuse. And the truth is, the excuse is completely valid. Yes, you're living in one of the most difficult credit capital markets in the world, so it's hard to get access to funding to start a business. Yeah, all of that stuff's true, but that's still not going to change your circumstance. So the test is not whether or not you know the reasons for not succeeding. The test is whether or not you're willing to do whatever it takes to get to that next level. And a big part of the whatever it takes actually is just remain teachable. Just be a student of the game, a student of life, a student of those who've achieved. And I've found that those two things have really stood me in good stead.
If you don't have a strong work ethic, I can't work with you. Here's why. Because whatever I transfer to you, you are not going to give the highest return possible for whatever knowledge and skill set that's being passed over to you. Why am I going to put the time into you if the duplication part is not going to return? You got to have a strong work ethic. Somebody with a strong work ethic is predictable every day. Every day. What is predictable? You show up at 8, you leave at midnight. You show up at 8, you leave at 8. You show up at 7, you leave at 9. You show up at 7, you leave at 10. I don't know, but it's predictable. And you do it every day. It doesn't matter what it is. There's a predictable work effort being put by you. Those who steadily grow their business show up every single day without any disruptions, because every time you disrupt and you have a crisis, to you it's a crisis, to somebody else it may be a crisis, but they don't handle it as big of a weight as you do. Your momentum goes all the way back down to level number 1 again. And you have to recreate momentum. It's a pain in the butt, okay? If you truly want to have steady growth in your business, you got to be predictable, because the moment you stop, you lose all your momentum. So if you really, really want to expand your business, the purpose of you growing is a big purpose that you have, whatever that purpose is, you got to be predictable. And throughout the time you're predictable, you got to accept and anticipate crisis is going to happen.